Fuck it, fellas. It's all cockeyed.
Reading?
Pretty as hell with a pen.
La cour italienne is ours.
Gentlemen, please forgive this interruption. I am Captain Jan Žižka of Trotznov. This is a raid, and you are my prisoners.
Well, at last! I've had it up to the fucking eyeballs here.
Just listen.
God, seize them!
Godwin, parish priest of Uzhitz, at your service, your saintliness. And now, shut the fuck up or I'll redden your fucking cheeks for you.
This is damn good. And now, back to why we are here.
Mind the door. No one gets in or out.
Gotowe, panie dowódco. Wszyscy ocalali są zamknięci w sieni. Już nawet nie mieli siły walczyć. Kurwa, zero zabawy.
I'm not sure what you're saying, Ada, but nice work.
Do not forget the Janos. I help too, eh?
And now we go and get that silver.
Aye. The royal treasury awaits. Pull out that key, Henry. To the task.
Wait up, fellas.
What about the captives? This is not what we agreed to.
That's true, Žižka. We have to free the nobles.
The sooner the better.
The prisoners are being held in the chamber of King Wenceslas himself, so I assume they're not suffering too much.
I wouldn't mind a dungeon like that myself.
Our agreement stands, my lady. We'll free your father and the other nobles. But we came here mainly to deprive that ginger bastard of his silver.
We certainly did.
The silver's not going anywhere. But my father is imprisoned here by the most powerful man in Hungary. What if he gets the notion to harm him?
I can say something about this. Not every man of Hungary is crazy fuck. Not all is charming and handsome like Janos, but the Chaba, he not so bad. You know what? You leave Janos, have words with him.
If you like. But take Ada with you just in case.
Zabawimy się.
Want to go with them?
You not trust us? Or what?
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Henry here will go with you, Janos. He's proved his parleying skills many times.
More or less.
Let's go over it once more so you all know what to do. First we'll open the treasury, then Brabant's men will start taking the silver to Rutard Palace. Janos, Ada and Henry will go and talk to that Chaba fella. Maybe we won't have to resort to violence. Once the lords are free, you take them to your palace to safety.
As the captain commands.
Someone has to take watch on the battlements until we've taken out all the silver. We'll take turns. Got it?
Got
Yeah.
it.
Jasne, kurwa.
Sure.
Got it.
Yeah, sure.
Got it.
Jasne, kurwa.
And now, finally,
Silver!
open it up, Henry.
to nam kupi dużo ruchanka.
This is really gonna piss off that ginger Hungarian cunt!
You know the way to the Rufat Palais, mon ami.
All right, men. To the task!
The Italian court is ours, Chubba. Release the prisoners, and you won't be harmed.
Slow down, fellas. No sudden moves. How about we just talk first? About what you want, and what I want.
Yeah, we countrymen, we solve it peaceful way, eh?
You are serious? You are from our country?
From Trenchin. Kezeluk.
Of course, that accent. What chance? I am from Buda, but me and my wife live a short way from Cheta. We're almost neighbors.
Yeah? We neighbors? Maybe we know some same people, eh? So, you should be nice and let Lord go. We do not want somebody die here, eh?
Ale mógłby. I to diabelsko szybko. Niech o tym nie zapomina.
Listen, fellas. I watched you from the window. Clean work, I must admit. I also counted how many of you there are. More than enough to take on one man. Only that one man is me. If I have to, I'll roll all of you down these stairs, one by one. Neighbors or not.
Calm down, Chubba. We don't have to fight. I get you've got a job to do, and it's your duty to do it to the best of your ability. But nobody can ask you to get yourself into an unnecessary and unequal fight. Not even Sigismund himself.
I should decide such things myself. You are probably right. If I release them, mind, I am only thinking aloud. If I release them, what am I to say to Sigismund and his people?
You'll say you had no other choice. It was a life or death situation.
Well, I suppose you might go for that. Most likely, I will no longer be considered the strongest man in Hungary. And I will definitely be finished as the royal jailer. On the other hand, that means I will not have to spend all my time watching over people.
New life awaits you.
A more peaceful life, that is for sure. In any case, if I am to survive, I will have to personally deliver a report about what happened here to the court in Sedlec. But just to be on the safe side, I will send someone else with the report to Sigismund. Seriously now, I will give you until dawn. You have my word as a nobleman. That is all I can do for you.
I understand. Go with God, Chubba.
Farewell, gentlemen. And you, if you go back home someday, come and see me in Cheta. We will have a drink.
It will be a pleasure, Chaba.
Here is the key, and give my regards to the gentlemen. I hope they will remember me fondly.
Henry?
Papa!
My dear.
Father.
You have the gall to look me in the eye after letting him die? Your own brother? My only son. I never want to see your face again.
Wait, Lord Odorin. I think Godwin doesn't bear as much blame as you think.
No. How did you come to that conclusion?
I'll vouch for him. I know him, and I'm sure he meant no harm. He was on the very edge of society for a long time. He lost the habit of making the kind of decisions that lords make.
Huh?
You have a point there. Perhaps it's also partly my fault. You probably don't deserve such harsh condemnation.
So I made a fool of myself.
Sometimes a fool can get away with the impossible. I won't be so tough on you.
Thanks.
And thanks to you too, Henry.
Henry, thank you.
Can I do anything for you?
We don't have time for proper thanks. But one thing crossed my mind. If you have the time, you could have a look in King Wenceslas' library. It's somewhere upstairs in the palace. I've heard there are unique manuscripts there, and I expect he won't mind if you borrow a few books from there.
What will you do now?
We'll go back to Rutard Palace and wait for you all there. That passageway is frightening. But what the hell? And then I suppose we'll ride out with you. Nothing good awaits us in this town anymore.
So it was a success.
That's a weight off my shoulders. I'm so glad my faith in you wasn't misplaced. But you didn't disappoint me after all we'd been through.
So, farewell for now, Rosa.
Good luck. I'll pray for you all, Henry.
Did you want something from me?
I would like to draw your attention to the treasures hidden here, my dear Goy brother. You are new to Kuttenberg, and I would not want you to regret missing any opportunities to discover its graces, of which there are many.
So tell me, what can I find here?
Our people are not even allowed in here, but that does not mean we do not know what is inside. I have a pretty clear idea where to find things. There is a lot. Weapons, armor, silver, rare manuscripts, all sorts. If there's one place in the world where you can get rich, it is here. And I will take advantage of it. I deserve it, for everything this town has done to my people.
What about the weapons?
As you might expect, they are stored in the armory, upstairs above the kitchen. There are some rare pieces there.
The silver is in the treasury, isn't it?
Of course. But not only there. You will find silver sheets used to mint groschen in the smithies and the Preckhouse.
What about those rare manuscripts?
The personal library of King Wenceslas is here, upstairs in the palace. It is said there are pieces there from Emperor Charles's collection. Those are surely worth a lot. Try climbing that spiral staircase and see for yourself.
You're not even allowed into the Italian court.
Jews are not allowed pretty much anywhere outside the Jewish quarter. People generally do not like us. But when they want to borrow some money or sort something out, then they come. Ingrates are everywhere.
Well, good luck, son.
And to you, make the most of every moment here. You will not get another chance.
Looks so pretty. Sitting there, on that bench.
You can see my cleavage better, eh? Nice view from above.
I'm not looking at your cleavage.
Yeah, right. You men are all the same. Minds on dirty thoughts even though they're in the middle of a robbery.
Hey, how goes it? Are our captives harassing you?
You mean the occasional screams of desperation, threats of damnation and the like? In one ear and out the other. They can harass all they want. Zhishka's order was clear. No one goes in or out.
No way you could let me in? I have an acquaintance in there.
I know Musa of Mali is in there, but I'm not letting you in, or out, for that matter. Orders are orders.
I'll get going now.
Get a move on. I'm getting tired of all the horse shit coming from behind the door.
Stay back, Henry. The men are carrying the silver. You'd just get in their way.
Why won't you let me through?
I already told you you'd be in the way.
Need any help?
We've got enough muscle. Go and see Zhishka on the walls. I'm sure he'd like someone to relieve him.
Right. I'll let you work in peace.
Good idea.
I'm here.
Finally, the changing of the guard. Kobienka will be happy. He's bored out of his mind here, which is actually a good thing.
What about Capon?
He said he wouldn't mind staying. I have a feeling he doesn't really want to go into the passageway. But orders have to be obeyed, noble or not. We could get in a lot of trouble otherwise.
What's next?
All the silver must be taken to Rutard Palace. We have wagons there that'll take us to Colleen. I'll go and see how we're doing. Then we'll start pulling our people back towards the passageway. Once we're all there, Dry Devil will detonate the powder keg and collapse the passageway behind us. That's what I call clean work, Henry. Clean work.
Can't even believe how smoothly everything went.
Why wouldn't it? A good plan and a good crew. What could go wrong?
Shishka,
What's going on?
they're here.
Who?
Soldiers, Pragas. They're coming from all sides.
We've got company. Fuck. Everyone, hide!
Shishka! I know you're in there!
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be licking Markvart's ass in Sedlitz?
I got word of what you were up to here. Decided I just couldn't miss it.
What do you want?
Open the gate. Hand over Radzig's bastard. And I'll let the rest of you leave.
There is no such person here!
We both know you don't stand a chance. And I'm offering you your lives in exchange for that piece of shit.
It's a shame you weren't there to see Ishtvan's plunge from the tower. Although I see you've got ladders, so you could try it for yourself today.
I'll skin you alive, you cur!
You're the only cur around here. All you can do is bark and roll around in your own shit.
Face me, and we'll see who'll be rolling around. I'll conquer these walls like it's a garden fence.
In your dreams.
You think? You fuckers only amount to a handful.
A handful of warriors with far more experience than you. You're used to having numbers on your side. You've never had your mettle tested in a tough battle.
You're fooling yourself. You know full well how this is gonna end. Your days are numbered. Pray you get killed in battle, otherwise it's the noose for you. Today's your judgment day!
You're gonna die, you bastard! I'll take care of it myself, just like with Istvan.
Enough talk! On my command! Attack!
Ergon.
Come on! Let's get out of here before they break through!
Surprise, surprise! Te skurwysyny lubią to robić od tyłu.
Od tyłu to boli. I naprawdę robi się gównianie.
Eric! Stay out of it, Blackamoor! You might get hurt. Where the fuck you keeping it? Move it! What are you waiting for, you idiots? Kill them! To the crypt! Fire them! Come on! Come on, move your asses!
Are you in one piece?
Looks like it. But sweating like a pig, eh?
Yeah, I'm alright. Let's get the hell out of here.
My words exactly.
Let's move it so we can get to our silver.
Henry, what happened? Where are we?
You saved my life.
We can discuss this later, yes? Let us get out of here. Quickly, now!
Oh, Henry.
Brother! Thank God! He's alive!
What a tough time. That bastard Eric nearly got me.
How did they even find out about us? How the fuck could that happen? Someone must have betrayed us. But who, damn it? What about that jailer, Chaba? You let him go, after all. He didn't have time. Eric came well prepared. He couldn't have mustered so many men in such a short while. You're right. Well, it had to be someone who knew about our plan from the start. Von Berkhoff. I told you we should never have trusted that snake.
We're not gonna figure it out here. Let's be glad they failed and we're all alive, right? Henry? I wouldn't want to lose my biggest admirer.
Enough of the speculation. Let's go. Adar, Janos, and Kubienka have already gone on ahead. Capon too.
He was trailing behind us like a day's sheep. I hope he didn't get lost.
Shit, yeah. Ever since Nabokov, he's scared as hell of confined spaces. I ought to go and check on him.
Let us go then. There is no time to waste.